It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jacob Farr, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
On his way into the box, there's a look at Shin-Soo Choo, so that means we are ready to get this one underway. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pham on the move, and this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball to the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Joey Gallo now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Batting fourth.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Trop, and the Rangers are staked to an early 1-0 lead. Edinson Volquez gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How's he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency. It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Hence is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Into the windup and the pitch. Matt Duffy comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Andrus has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Digging in, Tommy Pham. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's giving us good signs. The first 3 hitters, he's gotten ahead of. He does that, could be a great night.
Here's a swing. High drive. Left field. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. And with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
So here is Avisail Garcia.
Batting fourth,
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Scorched to third. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Rays are able to knot things up on the solo home run. Second inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. So digging in now, Rougned Odor. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Rougned Odor.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now. Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there in the outfield at Kevin Kiermaier. This guy can go get them, make all the throws. That's why at one point in time, he was considered the best defender of all the positions in baseball.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Pitch on the way. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 8, The catcher, number
Into the
28.
box now, Jet Bandy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that misses inside 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Heading out toward shallow right. Waiting on it is Heredia. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Stepping in, Mike Zunino.
And
He'll
leading
start
off
off
for
the
the
inning
Rays,
now against Edinson Volquez.
Mike Zunino.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else. Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Elvis Andrus. This guy plays on winning teams. And there's no coincidence. He catches the baseball and his team wins. You have to catch the routine ball in order to give your team a chance, and he's one of the best at doing that.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Revere. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7.
Stepping into the box, Andy Diaz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Volquez is ready. Here he comes, 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There is Andrus. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Now batting, Ben Revere. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder Shin-Soo Choo.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Zunino has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Standing in, Christian Arroyo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Christian Arroyo
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Gallo is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Softly hit here to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
That's one of those you're talking to. It. Sit down ball, sit down ball. You're watching it all the way to left field, watching the left fielder not get a good break. Thank you.
Hard hit ball to second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Digging in to try it again, Joey Gallo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Gallo.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nomar Mazara.
Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazara. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third
Striding in once again as Drubal Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Pham is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Matt Duffy
takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Matt Duffy becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Pham.
Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So here is Avisail Garcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. All tied at 1-1. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to be a base hit for Pence.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to right. Heredia has a beat on it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, center fielder, Ben Revere.
Here's Ben Revere. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to
Bay.
stare down a really
Second
good hitter,
baseman.
and instead of working around the zone, he
Wendell.
challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Joey Wendell. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
In the air, out to right. Pence has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder, Shin-Soo
Ready with
Choo.
the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had
Now
success.
batting number 1, shortstop Elvis.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
On the ground up the middle, Arroyo is up with it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Gallo rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit hard up the middle, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes, and that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Odor.
Standing in now, Rougned Odor. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rangers 2, the Rays 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Arroyo. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Guillermo Heredia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Kevin Kiermaier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Heredia is on his way home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Rangers skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And that's going to do it here for Edinson Volquez. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Matt Bush takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Pence shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Tommy Pham will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Revere is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another shot now. Avisail Garcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Rays are out in front, 3-2. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front. Let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Hunter Pence is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Reddy is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
The catcher, number 28.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Jose Alvarado comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Alvarado.
Jet Bandy will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Diaz is over, and he puts it away for the first out. So stepping in, Ben Revere, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Delino DeShields will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And the runner not going anywhere. Will hold at second base with 2 away now. Ready once again, Shin-Soo Choo. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Pulled toward right center field. Heredia moves over, and the inning is over. Delino DeShields will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good.
DeShields is there. 1 out.
The batter, second baseman.
Standing in, Joey Wendell, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
First baseman, number 2, Andy Diaz.
Now in the box, Andy Diaz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Right there for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
That ball was hanging right there, just saying, hit me. The only problem he had was to make sure he kept it fair, and he did so.
Christian Arroyo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Fielded by Adore. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Jairo Laporta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Leading off for Texas, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
And the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. Andrus will take the turn and head for second here. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
First pitch on its way. Joey Gallo stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Spin and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in standing. A 1 pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Third baseman.
So striding in Asdrubal Cabrera as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. He got him, and the tying run is left stranded at third. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Matt Duffy is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ryan Stanton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Ryan Stanton
digging in once again. Rougned Odor 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game, and this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Hunter
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2.
The catcher, number 28.
Stepping up now, Jet Bandy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground, and that is through into right field for a single.
It's getting exciting right now. That single right there. Now we got the tying run on base
Now
and the
batting.
go-ahead run
Center
coming to the
fielder.
plate. Mercy.
Delino, the Shield.
Time
attention,
called
please.
here, as with the potential
running at
tying
first for
run
Rangers.
aboard, they'll make the
Number
move to get a
41.
little more speed out
Logan
there.
Forsythe.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1-0 count. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
After 2 straight outs here in the 9th, now they come up with a couple hits in a
Now
row.
batting.
They're making it
Left
really
fielder.
interesting. Thought this game was going to be over
Shin-Soo
quick.
Choo.
Now they continue to fight back.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Pham ranging back. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. In to score, the runner from second, and the second run will score as the lead will change hands now at 4-3.
What a comeback. Down
Now
1,
batting
you
number
pick up
1,
the 2 RBI
shortstop,
hit. Now
Albert
let's see if they're able to shut the game down with their pitching.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the run is Heredia. And that retires the side. So disaster strikes here in the 9th, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Rangers lead this one 4-3.
Your
Morgan
attention,
Forsythe will stay in the
This
ball
change
game, as he'll likely do the
defensively for the
catching from here out.
Now catching.
Jose Leclerc
Number
comes
41.
on looking for a save here in the
Logan
bottom of the 9th inning.
Forsythe. Now pitching for
Ready
Texas.
for another chance.
Number
Tommy
25.
Pham. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom
This
of the
change
9th.
defensively
Jeff
for the
Mathis
Rangers.
is into the
Now
ball game
catching.
here as he takes over
Number 2.
behind the plate.
Jeff Mathis.
Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Striding in once again, Avisail Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch
Now
fastball and he
batting.
turned on it like that. Nice job.
Mike Zunino.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. At the plate,
The
Joey
batter.
Wendell. He'll be
Second
looking for
baseman.
something he could drive into the
Joey
gap and
Wendell.
drive home that tying run from first. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.